Alright, so let's talk about Coherence, a movie that proves dinner parties are the ultimate breeding ground for chaos. It starts with Blondie, your classic rom-com protagonist wannabe, driving at night while talking on her phone. First of all, Blondie, eyes on the road. But no, she's busy multitasking like she's auditioning for the next season of Fast and Furious, distracted driving. Then suddenly her phone loses signal and there's a loud crash. Dramatic. Yes. Necessary? Absolutely. So she checks her phone, not for text from her ex, but because the screen cracked out of nowhere. Honestly, a cracked screen feels so personal. You don't just look at it, you feel it in your soul. Blondie doesn't even try to hide it when she gets to the dinner party and starts ranting about her tragic tech drama. She blames the comet that's passing by, but her friends are like, yeah, okay, science girl, cool story. Inside the house, the squad's prepping dinner and doing their thing. Enter Shorthair, who immediately pulls out a vial of, let's say, party vitamins and offers it around like it's complimentary mints. Blondie politely declines because she's already high on her own comet theories. Then Shorthair gets distracted by a random plant, like, what kind of plant is this? Ma'am, it's a plant, it's green, it does photosynthesis, move along. Ding dong! Blondie's boyfriend walks in with messy beard, who is Shorthair's husband. Yes. We're doing overlapping relationships tonight because this movie is allergic to simplicity. Blondie and her boyfriend have a quick heart-to-heart about their future, but their vibes get wrecked when Mr. Bald strolls in with a guest. Darkhair, who just so happens to be Blondie's boyfriend's ex. Can you hear the sound of awkward tension? Because I can. Then Messy Beard tries to lighten the mood by asking if anyone has cell service. Spoiler, nope. They're in a Wi-Fi dead zone, aka Millennials' worst nightmare. Blondie and Messy Beard bond over spooky comet stories from Finland, where apparently weird stuff happens whenever one of these things passes by. Like, Blondie could have just Googled that, but oh right, no signal. Meanwhile, Darkhair decides to stir the pot by grilling actor guy about his career. He's like, I'm an actor. And she's like, oh, cool. What have you been in? The dude starts listing his resume, but everyone else is like, never heard of it. Honestly, ouch. That's the energy you save for LinkedIn, not a dinner party. Not to be outdone, Darkhair turns to Blondie and asks about her career. Blondie starts trauma dumping about that one time she didn't get the lead in a ballet because she couldn't make a decision fast enough. Same energy as losing a sneaker raffle because you didn't click add to cart fast enough. As if things couldn't get more depressing, actor guy looks visibly upset that nobody remembers his work. Meanwhile, everyone else at the table is serving up big, I'm not happy with my life energy. This isn't dinner, it's group therapy, and nobody signed up for it. Then boom! Messy Beard notices his phone screen is cracked too. Blondie's like, see? It's the comet. But everyone waves her off like she just tried to sell them astrology. Messy Beard mentions that his physicist brother told him to check in if anything weird happens during the comet's pass. But, oh, guess what? No landline, no internet, no nothing. At this point, everyone nervously laughs it off, but you can tell they're all one bad vibe away from a full-blown meltdown. And honestly, same. Alright, so at this point, the vibe shifts from awkward dinner party to paranormal sleepover gone wrong. A few minutes into their therapy session dinner, the lights suddenly go out. Of course, everyone loses their collective minds because they've apparently never heard of a flashlight. Candles? Check. Glow sticks? Double check. Mr. Bald pulls out boxes of glow sticks like he's hosting a last-minute rave, and suddenly the house looks like a futuristic cult meeting. Blue glow sticks for everyone. Because obviously nothing says calm down like glowing accessories. Now Mr. Bald takes it upon himself to investigate outside. He comes back with news that the entire street is out of power, except for one lone house down the block. And honestly, if this were me, that'd be my cue to leave the neighborhood. But no, this crew steps outside together, stares at the house like it's Hogwarts, and admires the comet in the sky like it isn't screaming, y'all about to die. When they shuffle back inside, someone spots broken glass on the table. Did the comet break it? Is it a ghost? Did Shorthair accidentally elbow it? Who knows? Messy Beard then decides he wants to be the main character and suggests heading over to the mysterious power-having house to borrow a phone. Borrow a phone. Sir, this isn't the 90s. Nobody lends phones anymore. The group's like, absolutely not. But Mr. Bald is down for the adventure, so off they go. While waiting for the wannabe adventurers, Darkhair starts grilling Blondie about comets. Like, is this a science quiz now? Blondie starts rambling about weird comet phenomena, but before she can finish her TED talk, there's this loud banging at the door. Blondie's boyfriend grabs a bat like he's ready to star in The Purge, but when he checks, there's nobody there. Super comforting, right? And then plot twist, the lights flick back on. Cheers all around. Turns out actor guy powered up the generator. I mean, he finally contributed something to the night other than his fragile ego. Shorthair suggests they go look for Messy Beard and Mr. Bald, because apparently splitting up is the go-to survival plan. Luckily, the two dudes show up just as Blondie's boyfriend is checking the door. But wait, there's more. Messy Beard walks in with a mysterious scar on his forehead. Nobody knows how it got there, not even Messy Beard himself. And Mr. Bald is carrying this random metal box that, according to him, Messy Beard was holding earlier. Messy Beard's like, nah, fam, wasn't me. This is the moment where you start questioning your friend group. Inside the box, they find photos of themselves with numbers scribbled on the back. Creepy F. The group, understandably, starts interrogating Messy Beard like he's on trial. He finally drops the bomb. He went to the window of the other house and saw themselves. Yep, doppelgangers casually having dinner, and because this group is built on distrust, nobody believes him. Mr. Bald backs him up, saying Messy Beard knocked on the side door when nobody answered, but the others are like, oh, so you're the one who banged on our door earlier. Messy Beard, fully fed up, storms out like an overdramatic contestant on The Bachelor. Meanwhile, Blondie and Darkhair start digging through the photos in the box, trying to crack the mystery like a discount Scooby-Doo gang. Messy Beard, now in his main character arc, decides he's going back to the other house. His wife, Shorthair, is like, please don't. But he's not listening. Instead, he sits at the table and starts scribbling a note. Cue the doorbell. Blondie's boyfriend, bat in hand, opens the door and finds a note taped to it. As he reads it, Messy Beard looks up from his writing, wide-eyed. And here's the kicker. The note Blondie's boyfriend is reading is the exact same one Messy Beard just wrote. Excuse me. Now this reveal hits the group like a ton of bricks. Suddenly, everyone realizes Messy Beard might not be full of crap after all. Doppelgangers, time loops, alternate realities. We've officially entered WTF territory. Alright, here is where things get real messy. So, we start with Shorthair and Glasses Girl in the kitchen, patching up Messy Beard's mysterious head wound. They slap on a cloth band-aid, and honestly, it's giving me mom vibes. Like, you'll be fine, sweetie, just walk it off. Meanwhile, the rest of the gang is back at the dinner table trying to play detective. Blondie is staring at the numbers on the back of the photos like she's trying to crack the Zodiac cipher. And Mr. Bald, oh, he's busy realizing something terrifying. He points out that the picture of him was taken that same night, and worse, he's looking straight at the camera. My guy didn't even know he was being photographed. Like, how do you not notice that? What's next? Someone stealing his wallet while he smiles for the selfie. The group, appropriately freaked out, leaves the table to stew in their confusion, but Blondie and her boyfriend stay behind because Blondie is still out here connecting dots like a conspiracy theorist with a red marker and thumbtacks. Turns out the numbers on the photos match her earlier notes exactly. Like, how? Girl, at this point, I'd be questioning my whole existence. Now the rest of the gang comes back. An actor guy, who clearly has a hero complex, suggests marching straight into the other house to see what their doppelgangers are up to. The group's like, nah bro, that's a hard pass. But after more back and forth, Blondie, her boyfriend, Darkhair, and actor guy decide, YOLO, let's do it. Because why not, right? Cut to them outside, and it's pitch black except for their glow stick necklaces. This is not a rave, guys. This is terrifying. As they're walking, actor guy suddenly veers off like, oh hey, that's my house. Sir, stay with the group. But nope, he wanders off and comes back, only for them to encounter 4 other people with red glow sticks. Okay, red means evil in any movie ever. Did no one tell these guys? Back at their house, the brave 4 share their red glow stick people story, and Shorthair immediately says, that's impossible. Girl, what part of tonight feels possible to you? Blondie chimes in, saying a section of the street was darker than the rest, which, spoiler alert, is probably a portal to some next level chaos. Mr. Bald and Messy Beard confirm they've been through it, and I'm like, why are you all still there? So now it's time for a research montage. Blondie is all, quick, grab me a book. Because obviously, when facing alternate universes, a book will save the day. Meanwhile, in the corner, Messy Beard and Mr. Bald are having their own little side conversation. Shorthair mentions Messy Beard's brother left a book in the car and he comes back with it. And what is it? Oh, just some casual research on multiple parallel worlds. You know, bedtime reading. The group tries to wrap their heads around all the possible scenarios they're dealing with. Actor guy, ever the chaotic neutral, suggests stealing the other house's book. Messy Beard is like, nope, terrible idea. Let's not mess with the multiverse and just wait for the comet to pass. And honestly, Team Messy Beard all the way. But of course, the chaos keeps building. Actor guy and Blondie's boyfriend sneak off to hide their book. Actor guy, clearly done with logic, announces that he's gonna blackmail his other self. Like, what? Bro, your doppelganger is probably just as dumb as you are. This plan is doomed. Meanwhile, at the dinner table, Glasses girl wakes up and says she feels off from whatever drop Shorthair gave them earlier. Blondie's like, wait, drugs? The group loses it, full panic mode. They're accusing Shorthair of drugging their food, and Shorthair's over here like, guys, chill, it's just essential oils or whatever. She shows them the bottle, and they start questioning if the drops caused hallucinations. Newsflash, hallucinations don't explain multiple versions of you. As tensions rise, most of the group leaves the kitchen, leaving behind Shorthair, Glasses girl, Blondie, and her boyfriend. Shorthair, trying to change the subject, picks up a small plant and goes, wow, this looks great. Blondie freezes. She's seen this exact moment before. Deja vu hits hard. But here's the kicker. This is supposedly Shorthair's first time noticing the plant. What is even happening? At this point, my brain is spiraling and I don't trust anyone. This movie is a full-on trip and I'm here for it. Okay, so Mr. Bald and Messy Beard are chilling alone in the dining room. And guess what? These dudes casually pull out red glow sticks like they're about to start a low-budget rave. Then they swipe the box with all the clues like thieves in the night. Before we can process that shadiness, the actor strolls in from the front door looking a little too nonchalant. Blondie's boyfriend intercepts him like, dude, where have you been? And the actor, bless his suspicious little heart, goes, oh, just casually checking out the other house. While this bro chat is happening, Mr. Bald and Messy Beard yeet themselves out of the house with the loot. The group quickly realizes something's off. The box, the books, and the glow stick bros are gone. Cue the collective, oh crap. Blondie's boyfriend volunteers to go look for them. But Blondie, she's not having it. She's all over my dead body, blocking the door like she's a bouncer. Meanwhile, Darkhair is watching this couple drama from the corner with a kind of curiosity that screams, uh-oh, trouble in paradise? After a brief standoff, they all shuffle back to the group. And then Darkhair drops a bomb. Hey, what if those two weren't our actual friends, but the, other versions of them? Thanks, Darkhair. That's totally what we needed. More paranoia. Blondie, now on edge, asks the actor for a picture of her and her boyfriend. Instead of snapping one, he just hands her this random envelope of photos and bounces off to look for wine. Priorities, I guess. Meanwhile, Blondie's boyfriend is having a private chat with Darkhair in a dimly lit hallway. Sketchy vibes much. And let me tell you, Blondie's radar should be going off because Darkhair is low-key flirting and then kisses him. But wait, he actually pulls away. Gasp. Character development. But hold up, because Shorthair witnesses everything from the shadows like the nosiest ninja. Blondie later finds Shorthair sitting at the table, and surprise, Shorthair spills the tea. Hey, so I kinda saw your boyfriend and Darkhair in the hallway doing something. Yikes! Blondie confronts her boyfriend about it, but before he can deny, explain, or even blink, the power goes out. Classic horror movie timing, right? Everyone scrambles to the dining table, lighting candles like they're summoning spirits, when suddenly there's a loud crash outside. Turns out one of the car windows is smashed. Like, bro, can't we have one quiet minute in this house? Blondie decides to investigate and goes to her car. She grabs a ring from the glove compartment, the one her boyfriend gave her, and casually asks him about the broken window. But his response? Wait, what car window? And then it hits them. They're not even talking to the versions of themselves they started with. Mind blown. So Blondie strolls into the house, and the gang is all there looking like a group project that's gone wildly off the rails. They're arguing about who broke a car window. Like, oh yeah, let's just ignore the multiple versions of us running around and focus on who smashed the windshield. Priorities, am I right? Then Mr. Bald and Messy Beard knock on the door, casually bringing back the missing book. Like, that's not the sketchiest thing ever. Messy Beard starts storytelling, and the group's like, yeah, we already know, dude. We're living it. That's when they all realize the first two dudes who showed up earlier weren't even their real friends. Plot twist. They're alternate versions. At this point, I'd be asking myself, did I accidentally stumble into the wrong episode of Black Mirror? Dark Hair notices Messy Beard's band-aid is different. Glasses Girl backs him up like, hey, yeah, his band-aid was totally giving left temple energy earlier, and now it's on the right. Naturally, Mr. Ball pulls out the glow sticks as proof they're legit. Blue glow sticks mean squad goals. Red glow sticks, apparently evil doppelgangers. But wait, Blondie casually drops, oh yeah, there's more than just one other version of us. And everybody's suddenly okay with the fact they're basically living in the Marvel multiverse. I mean, I'd be spiraling, but no, they're just like, cool, let's mark ourselves with dice so we don't lose track of who's who. They literally roll dice to assign themselves numbers, take awkward selfies, and make a memory box like they're at summer camp. But Blondie notices something is off. Her notes? Totally different numbers now and written in green. Blondie.x has officially stopped working. Then she sees Messy Beard casually using his phone that was cracked earlier. This girl's face says it all. Am I even in my own house right now? Blondie's boyfriend shows up. Someone knocks on the door and things spiral fast. A note gets passed, and it's basically, surprise, the actor slept with Messy Beard's wife. I mean, this group is living in a multiverse nightmare, and they still find time for messy relationship drama. Respect. A fight breaks out, and it's chaos. But Blondie, she's like, I'm just gonna slide on out of here and let y'all handle this. So she starts walking the street, peeking into other houses, like it's some twisted episode of House Hunters, Parallel Dimensions. And wow, every house is a different vibe. Most groups are fighting, throwing hands over who's the better version. Then Blondie stumbles on a house where everything's perfect. Her alternate self is living her best life, all cuddled up with her boyfriend, looking like they're starring in a rom-com. Naturally, Blondie is big mad. Like, why do they get to have cute couch cuddles while I'm out here dodging psycho doppelgangers? She grabs a bat and goes full GTA mode. Breaks into the happy house, steals Shorthair's drug vial, and knocks out her alternate self. Straight up knocks her unconscious. Blondie's like, I want your life and I'm taking it. Then she strolls back into the house, shows the stolen ring to her boyfriend, and he just kisses her. No questions asked. Boy, what? But Blondie's not done. Oh no. While everyone's outside comet watching like it's some Pinterest aesthetic moment, she sneaks back inside. Finds her other self in the bathroom, and bam! Knocks her out again. Grabs her ring, wipes the blood, leaves her old ring by the sink like it's some crime scene 101 starter pack, and calls it a day. Our girl goes back to the room, acting like she's queen of the multiverse, but then, boom, she passes out. Like, congratulations on ruining another version of yourself's life. Now take a nap, sweetie. Okay, so Blondie wakes up on the couch the next morning, looking like she just lost a fight with a bottle of tequila and a comet. Honestly, same vibes as waking up after an all-nighter thinking, what did I just do with my life? Except in her case, she might have accidentally swapped realities and left her alternate self unconscious in a car. You know, casual. She immediately bolts to the bathroom, cause priorities, right? Probably thinking, is the body still there? Did I seriously do that? Or was it Comet drunk me? But no! Instead of her alternate self's knocked out body, she finds Shorthair fresh out of the shower, just vibing. Like, girl is fully unfazed. Shorthair's out here living her best life in a multiverse mess, while Blondie is one breakdown away from Googling how to fix reality. Let's talk about the ring, because wow, Blondie stumbles outside, probably hoping fresh air will cure existential dread. Spoiler, it doesn't. Her boyfriend follows her with the ring, the one that has jumped through more timelines than Doctor Strange. He's all, hey, you dropped this! And Blondie's just standing there like, oh, thanks! That's not weird at all. But wait, it gets better. Just as we're all thinking, maybe she got away with it, his phone rings. And guess what? It's Blondie calling him. Yup. You heard that, right? Blondie calling him from another dimension. I mean, can we talk about how this would totally be the moment you throw your phone in the trash and walk away? Like, nope, I don't get paid enough to deal with this multiverse nonsense. When your boyfriend realizes you're not you. So he picks up the call and you can literally see his brain short-circuiting. He looks at Blondie, then at his phone. Back at Blondie, then back at his phone. It's giving Spider-Man pointing me, but with existential horror. You just know he's thinking, did I forget to read the terms and conditions on this relationship? And Blondie? She's just standing there, probably praying he doesn't ask too many questions. Like, yes, babe, I'm totally the same me. Don't worry about it. Now let's just never talk about this again. So, what did we learn here? Messing with the universe is bad idea. By the end of this absolute fever dream, it's clear that these friends did not get the memo. Don't poke the multiverse. I mean, how many red flags do you need? Glow sticks, duplicate notes, alternate versions of yourself breaking into your house. This whole thing screams, stay in your lane. And honestly, the universe clapped back hard. Like, oh, you think you're smart. Here, have 6 versions of yourself. Oh, slightly more chaotic than the last. So yeah, lesson learned. If you ever find yourself chilling under a comet, just like, don't. Stay indoors, lock your doors, and maybe watch Netflix or something. Because the universe, it's not playing around. Final thoughts? This movie is wild AF. Like, I knew we were dealing with alternate realities, but Blondie really said, if I can't have a happy ending, no one can. This part had everything. Cheating scandals, doppelganger fights, and Blondie straight up stealing someone else's life. If your head isn't spinning, are you even watching? Honestly, this is the kind of movie that makes you question reality. Like, am I the original me? Or am I just the version who got lucky? Either way, let's just agree not to mess with comets, glow sticks, or alternate dimensions. Cool? Cool. Anyway, if you've stuck around for this chaos, let me know what you would do if you found out there were like 5 other versions of you running around. Me? I'd probably just grab a glow stick, join the chillest version of myself, and vibe. Smash that like button if you think Blondie's a little unhinged, but also iconic. And don't forget to subscribe for more multiverse madness. See you in the next one.